Hey everybody, welcome back. Movie review time, where we geek out about a movie we just saw, and we just saw Birds of Prey.
The fantabulous emancipation of one Harley Quinn.
I forgot that I'm supposed to make a joke about getting the title wrong, though. We just saw Suicide Squad. We just saw Batman v Superman.
No.
We just saw Wonder Woman 84.
No.
We just saw Shazam 18.
No.
We just saw Birds of Prey with the fantabulous emancipation of one Harley Quinn. Damn it. Ow. Oh, actually, that was a bit much. You caught me like on the back of my ear. I mean, it didn't actually hurt, but it like caused like an air pressure thing.
So, I boxed your ear.
Yeah, a little bit. But anyways, this is gonna be our. This is my new car. This is gonna be our spoiler review. We're gonna talk spoilers all through this. So you got a minute while I do a spiel, so you can click out. We're not gonna do that thing where I say spoilers and immediately spoil something like some Kevin Smith, some other people too. But in the meantime, we'll tell you our spiel here. We do have a no spoilers video. I do recommend you checking that out, even if you've seen the movie, because that's more of our actual thoughts and review. But then again, we aren't critics. We aren't really considered reviewers, you know, like we just go watch movies and then we like to talk about them. So we're not like trying to dive in and pick it apart or whatever. I mean, some movies will do that, but really just, you know, I like to go home and watch videos of other people being excited about something I'm excited about. So that's kind of what we do here. And again, we are doing spoilers. And if you want more movie reviews, more movie reactions, more movie madness faster than I can get them to YouTube, you want to check out the Stardust app where we do 30-second reviews, reactions, things like that. Or you want to check out my Patreon where I do full movie reviews, video game let's plays, fan movie commentaries, a whole lot more. A lot of that's even free. You can find any of that by looking up TheEricButts or using the links in the description below.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, and then the one other thing that I'm not gonna keep saying, but bear with us. I got a new car, so we're working out new lighting and all that stuff, and I can tell I'm gonna need a fifth light because I don't like how much. Yeah, there's too much dead space there. In the old car, it did kind of light the sides back here, but now this is like just pure dead right there. But not bad otherwise.
Yeah.
All right, so spoilers.
Spoilers.
Spoilers! I don't want to bonk the actual camera.
Hey, Puddin'.
I was waiting for your alien invasion joke, but then I thought, well, we've had aliens invade. Can't believe Harley Quinn turned out to be the Martian Manhunter. There we go. But yeah, so it's fucking great. I mean, it's really. I mean, again, we're out right of the theater. Obviously, as we have time to think about things and unpack it, maybe our opinions change. But having just seen it, I feel like it was great. Like, I mean, it's not life changing. It's not game changing. It's not innovating something brand new per se.
A very fun ensemble superhero-ish.
Anti-hero, maybe-ish. Yeah.
Although I'm pretty much convinced after this movie that Harley Quinn is lightly superpowered.
Yeah, the chemicals maybe, yeah, because again, we'll get into some of that. I guess we can go there. But yeah, like her, like you were saying,
like her durability is insane. Because I mean, the other baddies were breaking pretty much the way they should be breaking with the hits that they were taking. But
those hits.
And she took some major hits, like being like thrown at high speed into the side of the van. And just getting yourself up and maybe having a minor limp that disappeared pretty quickly.
Well, you know, she got that healing regenerative power. That's what it is. She's secretly taking Deadpool treatments. But I do like that.
And I think she is a little stronger than she probably should be.
Yeah, but again, it is a comic book movie, so I totally just look past that. Because I'm sure you could get into some logic flaws if you really want to dive into this one. But, I mean, nothing that really took me out of the movie or bothered me. But some of that bat work, man, when she's in the in the evidence lockup and she finds the bat, some of the shit she's doing in there is incredible. And I was just
like, you have this feeling of she didn't actually learn how to do this. She's just like, okay, I'll just do this.
See, no, I didn't get that. I feel like the idea is that she had decades being this criminal person with the Joker. She had a lot of time, maybe not decades, at least maybe a decade with the Joker.
I don't think she was with the Joker that long.
Even if it's 5 years or something, I'm just saying she's had plenty of time to get out there and learn a lot of new things and get batshit crazy and batshit. And so for me, I figured that's just where all that came from. And they do a kind of a real neat recap of her history.
Yeah, the cartoon at the beginning is cute.
Yeah, and we'll get to the cartoon, but I do want to say the one thing about the bat work that I loved, because bat work, I'm making other jokes. There was this moment that I about shat my pants in awesomeness over, where she throws the bat at the ground, it bounces up and hits the guy in the face, but it bounces off his face back into her hand, and I was just like... And I mean, if you just hear that explained, it may sound kind of cheesy, but the way it's visualized was just awesome.
Yeah.
And it was just awesome, and I loved that so much. But yeah, back to the cartoon.
But again, that to me is just like, I'm going to do a thing. Bam! I did the thing!
I don't see why that's a bad thing. I quite appreciated that.
Yeah, no, it's part of her charm, is that I think she just does a lot of stuff, and that may be her other superpower, is that she's incredibly lucky.
So she's also got Domino. So she's Domino and Deadpool, had a baby. But I love how it's like, well, let me tell you the story. They say you're supposed to start the story from the beginning, and all of a sudden it's an animated sperm and an egg. She's like, too far? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. But then we kind of get that animated history, and they kind of draw the Joker kind of like the animated series version in the Cesar Romero costume a little bit.
Yeah, it's a conglomeration of a few things.
Yeah, and you get to see her like in the animated series costume and everything in a really fun, stylized way, talking about how it shows how she fell in love with the Joker and all that. I do wish, though, because I know they're afraid of the backlash with Jared Leto's Joker and all that, because I said this in the other movie. I don't hate Jared Leto's Joker because I don't think we got to see enough to know if we should hate it or love it. I have a feeling if we had seen what he was originally doing, it might have actually been great. But I kind of wished in that animated history. So
again, out of context Jokers, basically what you're saying.
In the animated thing, a little bit. Yeah, I would have liked, since this is definitely a continuation from the Suicide Squad universe, I would have liked to have seen in that animated thing, like maybe they do, since they were doing the evolutions of Harley and showing her in different outfits, and they even showed her in the Daddy's Little Monster Suicide Squad getup. It would have been kind of neat if they had done the evolutions of the Joker. Not even just doing the Leto one, but I mean, they could have shown, like, they could have drawn a Nicholson one in there or something. You know, I mean, just more little Easter eggs there. Again, that's a super fan mega nitpick. You know, it's not something that ruined the movie. It was just one area I was like, oh, I kind of wish they would have, like, I don't want them to just completely ignore that Joker.
Well,
which they didn't.
But remember, this is being told from Harley's point of view, and Harley's all fuck him right now.
That's fair. That's absolutely fair. But I mean, just as a fan, it would have been kind of neat. But it's fine. Although you do kind of see Jared Leto's Joker once, and it's not Jared Leto, but there is that one little thing when they're tattooing the dude's face, and they do show you a Joker from just behind, and you hear the laugh, and that was pretty cute.
And where are we going? I forgot.
I think we covered up the beginning, the intro, the animation, so I got what I wanted out of that.
Okay.
All right. So the kid swallowing the diamond bit is really great.
Yeah.
And I like Harley's kind of teaching her how to be a bad guy.
Yeah. And that's where you know the Suicide Squad was definitely a thing, because she goes just like, she's like, how do I get to be you? And she's like, well, you go to college, you get your psychology degree, you know go to work for an insane asylum, you fall in love with all your clients, you break them out,
you jump in a vat of chemicals, you get recaptured, you get a bomb put around your neck, you get out, you get a bomb put around your neck, you get captured again, you break out again. Yeah, that was all pretty good. Yeah. And the Captain Boomerang wanted poster in the police thing. She's like, I know that guy.
I wasn't sure if that was him or not.
So kind of, that's who that was.
It's a super quick cut.
Yeah, but I thought that was kind of neat. And it's like, well, I guess he got busted out too. So it's like, how many of the people from the last movie got busted out, I wonder. But I thought that's pretty fun that he's still out there, because he was another great element of Suicide Squad, I thought.
Yeah, I think he's one of those guys he seems to be fairly good at manipulating people.
Yeah, so. I could see that. Getting people to start fights, that as well.
It's like, okay, good, everybody's distracted. Let's go walk out now.
No, there's no Batman in this. Nope. I mean, of course, they mention Batman, and of course, there's the Bruce Wayne reference with the hyena, which is adorable. And then, the eating the leg of the guy who was hitting on her, that was pretty good. But I feel like there should have been a more mention of Batman at one point, like when all the gangs are coming into the police station, they're taking over the Gotham PD. It's like, I feel like we either should have established that Batman hasn't been seen in months, or we should have had like Batman showing up to the scene of the crime late as she's escaping or something, and you just hear him fighting all the goons in the police station with guns or something. Like, that actually would have been kind of neat. I was kind of hoping, like...
But I can see why they didn't do it.
Oh, yeah. No, I can.
Because that would have been a major detractor, I think. It's like, been cool, but this is not a Batman movie. This is a Harley Quinn movie.
Yeah, but what I'm visualizing, and again, this is Monday morning quarterbacking or whatever. What I'm visualizing is like she's getting overwhelmed with these goons in the police station as she's fighting her way out, and she's been doing a good job. And then Batman breaks in. You don't even have to see if it's Affleck or whatever. He starts beating up the goons, and she's like, hell yeah, I'm getting out of here. Like he's the distraction for her to get away. You could have done that, but then again, it does take away from it being kind of the empowered Harley Quinn. So I totally get that. Kind of like at the end when they were walking down the pier, and I was like, is Aquaman gonna pop up? And I was like, no, but you wouldn't want to do that because then the man comes and saves the day. And then I was like, maybe Mara. And I was like, ooh, not right now. But still, all that was really cool. But no, I love that. Victor Zsasz and Ewan McGregor's relationship in this was fantastic too. They were really charming together in a despicable way. And I hate that they killed both of them. I'm not entirely sure they actually killed Victor Zsasz. They said they did, but... I'm
fairly sure he's dead.
But then shit, man. I mean, it gets kind of brutal. I mean, they don't show you. They kind of show you. But like, you be introduced to Victor Zsasz, and Ewan McGregor's having him like cut a dude's face off in front of his wife and his daughter.
Yep.
Literally takes his face off. And then like he's holding the face and like drops it in front of the wife. It's like that's fucked up.
Yeah.
And then you get a great sense of Ewan McGregor when he's gonna let the daughter get away. He's like, is that a snot bubble? Ew, I've changed my mind. Kill her.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck.
Yeah, he's one of those guys who's like, oh, he's very charming and completely psychotic. Okay.
I know in a way he was a great choice because he is kind of another Joker, in that sense that very charming and can seduce you, but totally batshit insane.
Yeah. Actually, that just reminded me. When they're doing the Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend bet.
Yeah,
I'm sitting here going like, I have really got to get you to watch Moulin Rouge.
Yeah. Well, we got to get that on the agenda.
Which also has Ewan McGregor in it.
I know. Yeah, no, it's definitely something I want to watch at some point once we're past Oscar movies and now Fast and Furious movies. But no, you got Tomei on those.
Oh, God. I really have to watch them all.
Yeah, you'll enjoy them. You'll enjoy me enjoying them.
There's 8 of them.
Yeah, but they're fun. This isn't... Okay, that's a conversation for another time. But yeah, and then I do hate that they killed Ewan McGregor, though. But what a way to go. Oh, your lights just went off. I was like, something just turned off. But yeah, I mean, just exploding him into bits. And I appreciated that, too, that you saw, like, his legs still fall. Or how, like, you would see villains' car crashes in the background, but you'd see bodies fly out and flop around. Like, it wasn't just a car blowing up. It's like, there are bodies.
I do like this. It's like, Harley, while we're confessing things, I stole something from you. A ring. Yeah,
that was a great line and reveal of the grenade. Yeah. And you were like, what? Ow! That was great, too. The roller derby thing at the beginning was great and did a great job setting up what would happen later with the whole roller skate chase thing, which was really good. And as cheesy as it is, I loved in the big mega fight when the two girls stop and look at Harley and say, when did she have time for a shoe change to get into the roller skates? Because, that's like, that was literally the movie being like, sorry, we kind of need to do this, so can we just get away with a little winking nod here? Please? And you know what? I kind of feel like they earned it. Yeah. And even by acknowledging it that way, I'm like, all right, cool. No, we can go with it. Sure, why not? Because I immediately had that thought when I saw the roller skates. It's like, was she wearing those all the time? And then that line happened, so...
No, I remember seeing her carrying them, and...
That's right, she threw them over her shoulder. But no, I loved all of that, and I loved that big fight. It felt like a more subdued version of a Schumacher fight, which is kind of what I want. It had kind of a gritty Batman 66 vibe to it.
The only thing I kind of feel like it was missing was, like, these are supposed to be, like, various, like, smaller gangs that were under his patronage, basically. Yeah. And it's just like, I almost wanted, like, a Warriors type thing where, like, little gangs are themed somehow. Yeah, that would have been nice instead of just a whole bunch of gangster types in, like, random masks. Yeah. So you could have, like, the baseball Furies and stuff like that. They could still have masks, but it was just, again, everything would be themed. Yeah. That I think that would have been amusing, but, That could have been pretty neat.
And then I know why I went on a train of thought there. It's like, yeah, one of them could have been like evil roller derby chicks or something, which reminded me of the derby chicks, which reminded me of this really subtle little joke I loved, is when her derby friends in the beginning were having dinner and talking about how she probably isn't actually broken up with the Joker. One of them had clearly had their nose busted, and I loved that they had a tampon shoved up their nose.
Oh,
it was a real blink and you
that.
miss it. Yeah. So I just thought that was kind of funny.
They are very absorbent.
I was going to say, probably very real. I would not imagine some derby chicks out there have done that, so... Speaking of chicks, that thing in the trailer's not in the movie. In the car? Don't call me chick. Call me Psycho Babe or whatever. It's like, yeah, that wasn't in there.
Yeah, that car chase was very short.
Much shorter, but it's fine. It felt right. I liked that the girl had just woken up and she's like, oh, good, you're awake. Here, toss this for me, will you? The lit stick of dynamite.
And then she's like, who did I just blow up?
And I love that, too, that they're doing, like, the titles of people.
Uh-huh.
I can't even remember exactly what they called this random lady, but they're, like, random... Frida-looking...
Frida Kahlo-looking... Kahlo...
Yeah, I don't know the last name, but but yeah, I thought that was pretty funny, too. And then, like, even some of the dudes, she's like, I don't remember why, but probably because of, like, the no sign over the eggplant emoji.
Yeah.
Things like that were pretty great.
And for the, McGregor's character, it was just a...
Yeah, like, I'm waiting for the breakdowns, the YouTube breakdowns, to show me everything that's in there. Because one of them was like, I peed in his...
like, Keurig or something.
Brita filter or something.
Filter,
yeah. And then it just really just goes like... Bah. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to need to freeze frame all of those because those were funny. And yeah, her Diamonds dance, I thought it was definitely, it was really cool. I thought that was going to be a bigger moment in the video. I mean, in the movie.
Yeah.
But I think it was appropriately brief. And, and that remix on the song was kind of interesting, too.
Yeah.
So that was really fun as well. I do like how all the stories came together. I like that we're in that fun house at the end. All that stuff was fun. I like that they were actually having blood splatters when they were getting bashed in the head with the mallet. Because that would happen.
Yeah. You were talking where you were hoping more comic booky, costumey stuff. Mm-hmm. First of all, Rosie Perez borrowing the bustier.
That was great. And we found out it's bulletproof. I was like, well, that makes sense. I don't know why I would have never thought of that. She still had the daddy's little...
I like that she said, well, you gotta protect the girls.
Yeah.
But I did like at the end where it was showing like, what they did afterwards basically, and you have the birds of prey.
Yeah, like official in uniforms.
And Huntress was in her Huntress outfit.
And had like the mask and everything.
Yeah. I'm not so sure about Black Canary, so like that costume didn't look familiar to me, but then again, I have no idea what current Black Canary looks like.
Yeah, and I'm glad you reminded me that I like that this is like daughter of, I guess, the original Black Canary. They did set that up and play that, so it's like, okay, and then I can go with it being even more different in this character than what I would have expected. So, but still, I mean, it totally worked, and I like how her relationship, like everybody had a relationship with this kid, and this kid was like a crazy thief. So that was pretty funny too.
She's a klepto. Mm-hmm. She's a very good pickpocket.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
And Huntress, dude. Huntress was awesome in this. I love how bizarrely awkward she was with everything.
Yeah, that was... It was because she spent so much time learning how to be a badass assassin type that she's like, the social skills just never happened.
Yeah, but even like the whole thing where she's like practicing, do you know who I am? Don't you know who I am in the mirror and all that shit? That was great. And like everybody else calls her the crossbow killer, and she's like, everybody calls me Huntress. I was like, nobody calls you that. But I like that everybody's like, that's a great name. Good job. So that was really fun. But yeah, and I really liked her awkwardness about it and how that tied into the family, that she was the daughter of that crime family and everything.
Now, what did Harley's card end up saying at the end? Badass mother...
something like that, yeah.
Because I like her handwritten card was like dog walker,
she couldn't spell mercenary. It had something crossed out where she had written it in there. It's like, nah. Yeah, that was really good too. Oh my god. Some of the, if not the best, absolute amazing food porn. And IMAX food porn, and I'm like... We almost had to go to Waffle House, even though it wouldn't have been nearly as good as that. But those eggs and that bacon and the cheese and the bread and the way they filmed it, just all oohing and gooing together. Me want
Okay,
now.
You're making me hungry.
Right?
Now.
Yeah. But that was awesome, and I love the whole running gag of her trying to protect the sandwich, and the sandwich gets destroyed. Like you didn't know.
I thought she had dropped her sandwich at first. I didn't realize she had shoved it down her cleavage during that first part of the chase scene.
Okay, I caught that. But what I love is in the trailer, you had that shot that was the thumbnail of the first trailer of her on the ground crying.
Like,
and everybody was assuming it was like her being victimized or something. And I love that what it actually turns out is it's her doing the no over her sandwich, slow motion coming apart in the road. That was pretty great, man. It was sad to see her Chinese food buddy turn on her too. But I like how that scene played out. That scene was pretty charming and cute.
Yeah, he's kind of like, I'm sorry, but
it was so much money. I can open up a nicer restaurant now. But yeah, just a really, really good time. Anything else major we need to hit? The post-credit scene is not really a scene. It's just Harley talking like, you're still here? Well, I'll tell you what. I'll give you something. I'll tell you a secret. Bruce Wayne is really... And then it...
it says Batman.
Oh, yeah.
She said Batman,
no,
and then
right.
it sounded like F something.
Yeah, Batman is... Or something. Like something
or Batman
like
F.
Yeah.
I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
It's like Batman fucks? What?
Yeah. Batman fucked me once. Batman fucks Boy Wonder. Oh. I wouldn't put it past her to say that. But yeah, so all that stuff was great. Ewan McGregor's demise was awesome, even though I wish he hadn't. You know what would have been a great post-credit scene, though? Is just... you go over the water, and you see the gore of his body, and you see the legs kind of sink down, and then we're in an underwater shot, and you just see the legs sink down, and we're following the legs down, and it comes down, and Aquaman's just like, what the like that could have been a cool post-credit scene. But yeah, so anything else like major we gotta hit?
Like, I hate swimming in Gotham.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, Gotham's water is always so filthy. He's bringing Batman home. It quickly explains why Batman's been gone, like he's beside him with a breather or something. Yeah, I think these are leaking a little bit. I had to refill mine already. But anything else major in there? I think we covered all the major bits that were, other than what we'll remember afterwards and be like, oh crap, we wanted to talk about that.
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got this unboxing we're gonna do for DMN.
Do you think they had a thing for breaking legs? Because there were some
epic leg breaks.
There's some very epic leg breaking.
Yeah, I like the one with the guy, his foot was in the car window.
Yeah.
And then she like also then works on his other leg to flip him down and shit. That was nuts.
She breaks one leg, breaks the other leg, then re-breaks the second leg in order to make him fall.
It's crazy. It was awesome.
Oh,
ouch. But yeah, man, no, it was a really good time. Really loved it. Outfits are cool and everything. So hopefully we'll get more. I'm sure Margot Robbie is going to do well. Hopefully this does financially well. Theater was pretty good for Thursday night considering shitty weather and everything. So, and R rating, because I will definitely watch more of this. And now I'm excited. I'm even more excited for James Gunn's Suicide Squad, man. Suicide Squad.
Is that where you think?
Yeah. Suicide Squad.
Long day.
Suicide Squad.
You gonna let me talk?
Okay. I enjoyed my joke.
That was a joke?
You know the song Suicide Blonde?
Nope.
It's an 80s song. Anyways, whatever.
80s punk, I don't know.
No, not punk. Not punk. It was like 80s like hit song. Top 40 pop song. I think it was like NXS or somebody like that. Maybe early 90s. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Okay. You don't get the joke. They get the joke. What else you got? Because I'm ready to wrap it up.
We forget. Oh, do you think Suicide Squad is going to be the next time we see Harley?
Probably.
Has that started filming yet?
No, I think he's finishing up the script, so I think they're supposed to start filming very soon.
It's going to be forever before we get Guardians of the Galaxy.
That's okay. We get to see him do Suicide Squad, which I'm down for.
I know.
Anything James Gunn does is going to be great. I'm pretty sure he's got King Shark. Did we ever confirm that freaking
King
Rooker
Shark,
is King Shark?
As part of the Suicide Squad?
Yeah, man.
Oh my god.
And like Michael Rooker is like, that would be great. That would be great. And James Gunn we trust. All right, well anyways, that's our thoughts on Birds of Prey and the fantabulously long title of Harley Quinn. The fantabulous emancipation of one Harley Quinn.
There you go.
Let us know, what did you think? What's your favorite moment? Did you dig it? Did you not? What would you like to see in the future? All those kind of things. Geek out with us in the comments. We love to hear your thoughts. Other than that, you can click the thumbs up button. Give us that good old thumb of encouragement, as we do love to be encouraged. Check out the Stardust app or check out my Patreon. Look up The Eric Butts. Use the links in the description below. Now we're going to get out of here. We're going to go open up something naughty for drunken movie night tonight. And we'll go talk about some more movies, and we'll see you all later.